Luigi's still like, oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God. That Goomba nearly got me. Life was flashing before my eyes. Technicolor, Technicolor.
Poor Luigi.
Hello, my friends. Hello, and welcome back to some Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. Hey, let's stock up, heal up, because we got a boss up ahead.
Here we go.
Open sesame! Well, I've done all I can do.
Yikes!
I have a sneeze coming on, so if you hear me sniffling, it's fine. Really.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What
no.
happened here?
They're sleeping. Mama, 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 danger, the Cobalt Star.
Mario, my sketch. The sketch I drew. The answer is there. The hidden answer. But boogity. Rub the sketch. The dirt smudge. Rub it. Use the stylus to rub away the dirt smudge and clean the sketch.
Girl.
Alright. Oh.
Mm.
Do you see? What's going on here? Mario, what you see there is... Uh-oh.
Aw.
I've come to crash the party. Turn them into poison mushrooms. Alright, and here we go. The boss battle with the Elder Shrooboid. This is an advanced Shroob based off the first enemy we faced way at the beginning of the game. That green guy that came through the time machine. Yeah, that one's green, which is kind of like a parallel to Luigi. Whereas this is the older brother, which is akin to Mario. And see, we got Luigi on that wrecking ball. Because I was able to break out, he was able to trip. Damn. Oh, shoot. Yeah, he's got a lot of moves. He's got what are called chain attacks.
Okay.
To where he doesn't just have one move, he will execute one attack and then immediately follow it up with another. So he could attack Luigi and then go straight for Mario like he did there.
Yeah.
So what we want to do right off the bat is flower him with those ice flowers. And then I'm thinking some red shellage. Red shellage will do.
Shelly!
But yeah, you want to do all kinds of attacks that don't include jumping until he falls over. Because if we can knock him down, then he has a soft side that we can jump on.
Okay.
But those spikes, we're not going to be able to do any
Right.
jumps. Which also makes him a lot more dangerous than his younger brother from earlier. For his younger brother had a soft top.
Gotcha.
Again, it's been a while, so it's okay if you don't remember that guy. But
I mean, I
way
can
in part
remember
one,
vaguely.
Like when the time machine came back
Yeah.
and they were waiting for Peach and,
And
like,
the Shroob,
the
came
Shroob,
out.
yep, that was his younger brother. So now we're gonna take him out. And yeah, by this point in the game, you should have plenty of moves that don't require jumping. So like smash eggs, red shells, brother flowers, ice flowers, all that stuff. And like what you want to get him to do is trip. Ooh. Oh. Come on. Damn it. If you keep smacking him, eventually he gets stumped and he'll go away. But if you don't smack him enough, he'll still power through and hit you. So it all has to do with reflexes. You gotta like keep chaining your attacks so that you can do a lot of damage. So let's keep that red shell going. Woohoo!
Look at his face. It's just I like that his eyeballs like bounce with him.
Yeah.
Oh. Those seem to do well.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Nice. Uh-oh. Alright, we want to knock this back. There we go. And there we go.
Oh, okay. I
So
see.
now his soft side is exposed. Let's do some copy flowers and crush him while he's down.
Get him while he's down.
Kick them when they're up, kick them when they're down. Kick them when they're up, kick them all around.
Oh, way to go, Mario.
It's always Mario that screws this up.
It's either Mario or like baby Luigi. And then he cries.
Yeah, he's like, I'm sorry, I ruined it for everyone. He pulls a Deku.
Aww.
I'm sorry, I screwed it up for everyone.
I definitely think like my personality when I'm just out and about is very Todoroki.
Okay.
And then when I'm mad, I'm definitely Bakugo.
Oh, God.
But I cry a lot, so I'm also...
Okay, we
Deku.
got... Uh-oh. Phase 2. Make my monster grow! Now to go even further than before! So there's a bit of a puzzle here. Notice the timer on that UFO up on the top screen.
Yeah.
So the last time we saw this was near the beginning of the game when it was counting down and then it drops a nuke.
Oh.
That's exactly what's happening here.
Okay.
So we have to finish this fight before it counts down to 0.
Oh.
However, there is a way where if we counter and hit the UFO with this,
That it gives him more time.
it will reset.
Oh.
So that is the key. We either have to finish this battle before it reaches 0, because if it hits 0, game over. We lose. It drops a nuke and does like 100 damage to everyone. Whereas if we just knock it back and counter, it gives us more time to, again, pace ourselves through this phase.
Okay.
Again, as they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Oh. I'm like mouth open, watching, just breathing.
Just like very agape, like,
Yeah. Well, because I'm just paying attention, because I'm trying
he's
to,
a
like,
large boy.
trying to see both both screens. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm just really bad at that.
Yeah, this is one of the few games, like, there were a lot of games where, like, all the action is on both screens, but most games had, like, a map or your inventory on a different screen. So, like, yeah, you're supposed to pay attention to the other screen to know, like, your stats in an RPG or stuff like that, but you don't have to react like you do in this game.
Right.
Where it's, like, at the same time
If
you
you're
have
not
to
looking
watch.
at the top screen, you're
Yeah.
gonna die.
Exactly. Like, there's action happening. There's a new Super Mario Brothers game where if you go down a pipe, that takes you to the bottom screen.
Oh.
But, like, again, it's not both screens being active at the same time. You're either on the overworld at the top screen, or you go down a pipe and you're now
And
at
you're
the bottom screen.
But yeah, this one, the two screens interact with each other.
That is correct. And, like, yeah, it makes it very complicated. And Superstar Saga wasn't like that. It was a Game Boy game, so it was on one screen.
Okay.
So, yeah, in a way, I find Superstar Saga a lot easier and better to introduce people to the series because you only have to worry about 2 buttons. You only have to worry about one screen. And,
Oh no.
So, yeah, if I were to say if there's one Mario and RPG you should try, it's Superstar Saga.
Okay.
Like, give that a go, and then if you're like, no, this is just not my thing, it's just like, okay, the series is not for you. Because, like, that is the most bare bones.
Sometimes that's just as confusing as too much, though.
Okay.
Because that's kind of what's going on with the last story. Is like
Oh, I don't think that's
it
bare bones
might
at all.
be different now that I have like a regular controller, but using
All
the
right, he's out of
Wiimote,
here.
using the Wiimote and the nunchuck, like moves shared buttons. So depending on
Yeah.
where you were at in the fight, you would hit the same button.
Okay.
So it's like, to me, that's very bare. You don't have to worry about too many buttons, but it's still remembering what button each move is connected to and knowing
Because
that
of the
they
context
share.
sensitivity.
Yeah.
Like, depending on if you're against a wall or not depends on what
Right.
Veil does.
So, and it's like, to me, that's just as confusing.
Okay. There it is. That's the last shard we need. You got Cobalt Star shard number 5.
Why does no one listen?
That is the shard that was in Toadbert's possession, if I'm not mistaken. I presume that monster attacked them, hoping to take it for its own. Oh,
Are the Shroobs...
poor Toadbert, poor Kylie. This is a travesty. There's nothing we can do for them now, is there? Where did the rest of the Cobalt Star go blastering off to? Ah.
Here I am.
Oh, happies! What a relief to see it return unharmed. All right. Indeed, now the number of Cobalt Star shards in our possession totals 5. According to my calculators, we should now have access to Shroob Castle. Back to adventure! If we rescue Princess Peach and defeat the Shroobs, we may be able to re-toadify these two. Even though the one's a Koopa.
Yeah. Kylie Koopa.
So you were saying, what of the Shroobs?
Oh, I think I was saying, like, what if the Shroobs aren't really, like, the bad guys and they're trying to get the star shards to, like, protect them?
That seems like quite the twist. Let's find out.
I don't know, just because, like, Toadbert's like, don't do it.
Yeah. So yeah, there is a reason why he's like, no, don't do it.
Stop.
Alright, so we're back in the sewers of Peach's castle. And oh geez, well, this will be easy. Dead. This is called Overkill.
Overpowered. Luigi's still like, oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God, that Goomba nearly got me. Life was flashing before my eyes. Technicolor, Technicolor.
Poor Luigi.
Alright, so we're going to equip that hit free badge. Because we definitely need it in Shroob Castle. Shroob Castle is, unsurprisingly, the hardest and longest area of the game.
Okay.
This is a doozy coming up. So what I want to do is prep myself up wisely, see where that Fawful guy is. I think he's in here. And see if we have enough beans to really get a good badge. That's what I want. Okay, it's not this one.
Go, go, go. Okay.
Careful. No, I don't want to fight you guys. You're not even worth it.
One hit done.
Well, like in Earthbound, if you go back to an earlier area and you're vastly overpowered, you just automatically win.
Oh,
So let's say you touch like a spider or something and you're vastly overpowered from it, it'll just go, whoosh, you won. You don't even have to go into a battle. Because it's like, what's the point? It knows you're gonna win. You're vastly over-leveled. So it like cuts that out. And like that's a game from like 1996. So like it's strange that like it's not implemented more
Yeah.
in newer RPGs. To where it's just like, oh hey, you win because you're vastly over-leveled compared to these guys.
Well, I mean, it's even like the idea that I had that was like, if you let one of your comrades die, all of your stats are like halved or starts to deplete because you're grieving the loss of your comrade.
Yeah.
And I think you said Earthbound does that, where like you have to call your parents.
Yes. You have to call your parents or you'll get homesick and you'll be unobligated to do anything. So it'll be like, Ness, you issue Ness to attack or cast a spell, and he's like, Ness is thinking of home. That ends his turn.
Aww.
Because he's busy thinking of home that he can't motivate himself to perform the action you command.
Yeah.
And it gets annoying because it's just like, God damn it, find a phone for this fuck. Good God.
I think it's just like, it's annoying, but it's a clever way to
It is
make
very
you
clever.
do certain things.
And like, it gives you a purpose to call your parents. Because like, it's just like, oh, that's cute. You can call your parents. Don't know why I do that. So the game is just like, well, here's a reason. The kids will literally be like, I miss home. And it'll be like, shit.
Hey now, back at last. You've collected quite a few of the Cobalt Star shards now, haven't you, boys?
See, that's the other one. The brother.
Why, you've got 5 of the Cobalt Star shards. There's only one more to go.
Professor, we have data about that Cobalt Star. It appears to possess the power to remove the barrier from the past castle.
How'd you come to that conclusion? I mean, unless the Cobalt Star itself told you.
It did! The spirit of the star materialized before us and gave us that very information.
Well, if you got it straight from the star's mouth, it's probably accurate.
The end's in sight, guys. We'll think good thoughts until you're all safely back here.
Okay. The time hole in the past castle is on the 3rd floor, fellers. If you stay out of trouble now, you stay out of trouble now. Although I guess that's not really an option at this point.
Oh, no.
Luigi's like, dear God, why?
You gotta be kidding me. Think good thoughts, Professor. Think good thoughts. Okay, so we're gonna stock up on some bro items. End items. Like, we're gonna stock up on everything. To hell with it. And,
yeah, have enough money, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna spend all of it. Because there's one more time where you, like right before the final battle, where you come back here. That's when I'm gonna splurge all my cash.
Okay.
Because again, Shroob Castle is a big area. There's gonna be a lot more items and a lot more coins I'm gonna be gathering. Okay, what do we have here? Cure Badge, recover lots of HP each turn. That's neat. Greatly increased points recovered by mushrooms in battle. Okay, not bad. I'll keep those in mind. Come on back. Okay. So we got those items. Now it's time to head to the top floor and enter Shroob Castle.
Shroob Castle.
Indeedy dandy.
I'm just picturing, like, what Luigi's life would be like.
Just in general?
Just in general, like, what is his daily life like?
Well, he owns a mansion now. Because at the
Yeah,
end
but
of
it's
Luigi's
haunted.
mansion, no. He purifies it of the ghosts, and then he actually keeps the mansion.
Like, look at me sit here all alone in my big house.
So yeah, Luigi owns a mansion. Because the plot of that game is he wins a mansion in a contest.
Okay.
And he's invited, but he's just like, this is the place? And it turns out it's
Poor
haunted.
Luigi.
Because it was a scheme set up by the villain of that
He's
game.
just like, nothing can be easy, can it?
He's like, oh.
Like, do you think he resents Mario sometimes? Like, I bet this wouldn't happen to Mario. Like,
I bet he does sometimes. I know in the first Paper Mario game, he keeps a journal about how he wishes he was as brave as his brother.
aw.
But he's just content just sitting and watching the plants grow and stuff like that.
See, it's funny to me because, like, honestly, he exhibits more of an older sibling vibe to me
Okay.
than being Mario's younger brother.
Okay.
Like, normally the older sibling is the one that's, like, kind of aloof,
Yeah.
that doesn't really, like...
And the younger sibling is, woo, yeah, here we go!
The younger one is usually the one that's like, oh my god, love me!
Let's get in trouble.
Yeah.
Get in trouble. Let's think about this logically. Trouble!
Yeah. So, that's why I always thought Luigi was older.
Nah, he's the younger brother. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we go. We're heading off to Shroob Castle. The final area in the game. And it's going to take quite a few parts. Because there's a lot of tough enemies here. A lot of puzzles. And one instance in particular where I'm just like, oh, you're just padding now.
Huh.
Alright. By hinges and handles. The Cobalt Star's reacting with extreme agitatification. Nailed that word.
Yeah, I would never have been able to be that suitcase.
Yeah, he just makes up big words. You need a thesaurus. I can say agitification, but I can't say
Thesaurus.
thesaurus. Holy crud. It's a real problem here. Stupendous! Now we can gain access if you follow. The Shroobs have certainly made this their stronghold. Loathing cycle activated. Remain alert and keep your eyeballs open, all of you. Back to adventure!
They just have... Luigi, what are you doing?
We gotta stay on the same page, brother! Oh, jeez. Alright, so take a look at this.
Oh, those are fun. They look like
Ouch.
Goomba raccoons.
Yeah, they're Tanoombas. Dark Tanoombas, because we fought regular Tanoombas at the Womp Volcano.
Okay.
They were the little guys that turned into shells and stuff like that. Now this is their dark cousin.
I feel like I am the dark cousin.
Why, are you possessed by the Shroobs?
Maybe.
You're not the dark cousin. You're pasty white and you cook by being in the sun for 5 minutes.
Oh my god. I'm glad you finally got to witness that
you
in action.
drove to a different location and got severe sunburn.
Yeah. I burn very easily.
And then, we just worked on the fence, and you put SPF 50, and you still got cooked.
No. And it was SPF 50 Sport, too, so it wasn't even like I sweated it off.
Exactly. So it's like, my God, woman.
Yeah.
All right, so in the next part, we're going to start our escapade in Shroob Castle.
Let's go! Toodles!